All right, Therapy Thursday is on. This is where we talk it out and work it out. 888-429-0941. If you have any question for Meredith MD.
Yes.
For Orlando BGYN. We got it for you. All right. Davi is out sick today because as the texts have read, Meredith gave him the vid.
I did not.
That's what they said on the text.
I'm all good.
They said you did it, Davi.
I did not, I swear.
All right, lab coats are in the building. 888-429-0941. Jesse is checking in with us and has a question for Meredith MD. Jesse, you are on the air. How you doing this morning?
Doing fine.
All right. What you got?
My question is, okay, so this is not pertaining to all men, but why do I feel like it's trendy for men to be incompetent? Like we are the administrative assistants in their lives as women.
I don't like that.
Are you offended by that?
I don't like
She
that.
said not all men.
Right.
Is this your man, your boyfriend or husband?
Well, yes, my boyfriend seems to always need me to complete his administrative tasks.
Are you talking like just housework, or what are we talking about here? I need a little bit more
Like,
specification.
oh, babe, I want to get a credit card. Okay, here, fill out the credit card. Oh, babe, I need to do this. Or, do this paperwork for me.
Oh, okay, I got you. Okay, you ready? You ready for this? You speaking my language, girl. Stop doing it. He is a grown-ass man who can take care of himself. Some guys, like being taken care of on all aspects. I find that highly unattractive when a man can't even fill out an application for a credit card. That's going to be a problem because if you start doing all that stuff now, you're going to be doing it forever. You're going to be opening up his mail. You're going to be paying all of his bills, even if you're not married yet. So I'm cool with helping out in my relationship, in my marriage. I'm totally down for helping out as much as I can, but when I start looking down on you, like you can't even help me out or help out the relationship, that's when we have a problem. So if you feel like you're being taken advantage of and like you're starting to make, dentist appointments for him because he can't even do that, you need to stop. Stop. Just say, I'm not your mom. I'm not going to do this. You need to do it for yourself. So basically you're enabling him by doing it. So stop. Just stop doing it. Some things, there should be compromise. If you don't mind doing this or that, that's cool. But other things, as simple as that, he can do himself. He's a grown man.
You pointed out that you didn't want me to get offended, and I'm offended. No, I'm not offended, but let me tell you why. I would tell you just from a male perspective why it happens. It happens because, a man probably is trusting. Like, when a man trusts you to handle those things right there, it's like almost like it's almost like a tribute to you. Like, I trust you to do it right. Because I probably will do it wrong, or I wouldn't let anybody else do this unless you were important to me.
Then learn how to do it.
I know that's the case too, because like this man will literally buy crap from Instagram, and it'll be a scam. Like he'll be getting scammed left and right. So I'm just like, let me do it, babe.
Yeah, like he trusts you, so that's almost a kind of a badge of honor thing. So just know it's not malicious. He's showing you that he needs you.
You best stop it right
and
now.
honestly, there's ladies out there that don't mind being needed. So incompetent, I don't know, but yeah, we do like to move with the authority, and y'all are the authority on a lot of that stuff. So, all right, don't be too mad at him. Don't hold it against him. Okay.
All right, you guys have a nice day.
You too, Jesse.
That's a good question.
I mean, it is. All right, let's see. Meredith, you got one.
Okay.
It says, Dr. Meredith, I was against it, but I'm giving in. I want to get the BBL. I was against it, but quietly watching my husband and his friends ooh and ah over the very defined booties and bodies that are out there. Now I'm going to go through with it. First time I've said it out loud. Any advice for me?
Okay. Well, congratulations. Obviously, it's something that you've been thinking about for a while, so I get that. That's a big deal. A lot of women see that online, and then, their boyfriends or their husbands, they fantasize about women like that. And, they watch, videos like that by themselves. And a lot of women want to be that fantasy for their man at home. So it sounds like it's not only that, but it's something you also enjoy, something that you're doing for yourself, which is really what's important. I would say make sure you're not doing something just solely on the fact that this will please your husband or your man or your partner. Make sure you're doing it for yourself. Prepare. A lot of doctors will say to go ahead and eat a little bit of extra food if you're doing the BBL ahead of time. That way you gain a little bit of extra weight. That way they can place it in certain areas because they're going to be sucking the rest of it out. So go ahead, relax before the procedure.
I'll just say, talk to Babs because Babs just did one. She could probably give you some advice, like from the patient aspect, and also, I mean, I just want to kind of speak for the guys. Just because they look and ooh and ah, as you said, doesn't really mean that they want that at home.
Really?
Like, you can have a fantasy out there, and it's a fantasy because it's not your home.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't know if I want, Jenny the Body walking out to the mailbox every day with some little boy shorts on. I don't know if I want that pressure at the house. It might be good to ooh and ah, but it doesn't mean you want that to be your person that you walking into your auntie's wedding with. You know what I'm saying?
I get it, but it also doesn't make sense at the same time. You enjoy looking at girls like that. You fantasize about it, but you don't want me to be that for you.
It's just window shopping. I'm just saying. I'm just telling you, not every dude want to walk around with Coco like he iced tea. Like, I don't need you half naked with the booty all out if we going to church. I might not want that. I just might not. If we go into the PTA meeting, I might not want you to be like, doing the Meg Thee Stallion.
Okay, all right.
So just because they ooh and ah doesn't mean they want that. We never get, like, follow-ups. And so when we get them, we love to share them. Out of the 727, it says, "Good morning, freaks. I text into you guys on Therapy Thursday back in mid-December to let you know that I've left my husband after many years of mental abuse and infidelity. I just wanted words of encouragement to know I was going to be okay. You guys stood up and clapped and gave me encouraging words. Just want to let you know that my kids and I are still going strong on our own and have gained my self-confidence back. Still working on myself daily, but I'm 2 months away from him as of today, and I couldn't be happier. Your words of encouragement definitely helped me. Thank you. Love you guys."
That's sweet.
That's special right there. I appreciate you sharing that with us. Like I said, we talk to people and don't really hear the other side of it.
That's true.
Thank you.
Right. I got one for you, Orlando.
What up?
Okay, out of the 404, my family is trying to hook me up with somebody that they think is absolutely perfect for me. The thing is I have a little hesitation because I'm 36 and she's only 19. Should I trust my family to overlook this huge age gap? Also, should I put a little pressure on this situation?
Okay, they're trying to set you up with a person who's 19.
Who's perfect for him, and she just graduated high school.
Okay.
Sorry.
I mean,
sorry.
I don't even know what to say. I mean, age ain't nothing but a number, okay? That's what people say. But I would just say that you need to try and not go off of what they think, because their impression of what's perfect for you might not represent your needs. So now it's time for you can get to know the person. I mean, like I said, ages, people in May, September relationships or May, December relationships, that works out sometimes. But spend some time, a short amount of time, don't lead anybody on, but just get to know the person, find out if that's it. If the only thing is the age, then maybe you got a shot. But if you talk to them and your references to certain movies and she's referencing certain Rugrats, it might be different. So, just make sure that you find somebody who is meeting your need as opposed to meeting the boxes that you what?
Come on.
What?
She doesn't even know who she is.
I know. I'm trying to be nice.
She just graduated high school.
This is recommended by the family, though. If he said he met a 19-year-old, I would be like, okay, dude, like there's other people out there you could try and get in, and maybe your generation.
You're right, because family's always right.
Family is like, yo, hey, this person is good for you, then at least investigate it. And I said investigate it fast. Yeah. Don't be like dating her. Don't be going out and doing all that. Investigate it first to find out if this is somebody you can vibe with.
Right.
Because, I mean.
That's crazy.
36 and that's 17 years different.
Yeah.
And you're not supposed to pay attention to differences.
Go have some fun. Don't take it seriously.
Age ain't nothing but a number, Meredith. You're not supposed to acknowledge that.
That's weird.
It feels weird, but I'm not going to call it weird because those are listeners.
Yeah, okay. I got another one for you, Orlando.
I don't want it.
And I feel like this is a good one.
I don't want it. If that was the way it is going to be, I don't want it now.
Okay.
Hard math.
Out of the 813, my son is 12, and he's in the 6th grade, and he wants to be a YouTube star. But I'm afraid he's not taking school seriously. I believe he just got going because I said so. How do I continue to enforce the importance of school when he has the YouTube thing going on at the same time?
Okay, first of all, the kid is how old?
12 in the 6th grade.
Okay, you make the rules. First of all, I will tell you that 12 means that they ain't paying no bills. And if the YouTube thing is making money, the only way you can get teenagers, you can't whoop a person into good behavior after they become a teen and get like taller than you, mom, and everything else. But you can affect them with the dollars, because whatever dollars are coming in, they're not going directly to a 12-year-old. So you get to run that.
Yeah.
And if money could be the motive, then train that puppy that way. Like, listen, your activity is only, happening because you got to get your grades right. If you don't have your grades right, you don't have time for YouTube. If you ain't got time for YouTube, then guess what? Your page is shut down.
Yeah.
So if you want
There you go.
this type of vibe, then you got to put the work in. I've had to talk with my daughters about that with dance. I'm like, listen, if you ain't doing school, you ain't doing dance. And my dad had to talk with me. If you ain't doing school, you ain't doing sports. So, like, that ain't new. Ain't nothing new under the sun. Threaten him. Threaten him. Take away the dollars. And matter of fact, if you don't get it done right, start spending his YouTube money on stuff for you. Yeah, motivate him. Like, oh man, this money sure is nice. Good thing I went to class. Oh my God, I got an education. I know you. I'm sure you dumb in math. You can't even count how much money I'm spending. Like, tell him, get him motivated to get back into the business of being a student, because you are not going to skip student to go be a YouTube star, because you'll be too dumb to read your contract.
You'll regret that. He'll regret that he didn't have a parent kind of pushing him a little bit more when you grow up.
All right, let's see here. This says no doctors. Anybody can answer this. I'm having a parenting debate with my wife about the trend that you guys talked about a few weeks ago, where children are calling parents by their first names instead of mom and dad. My daughter has started calling me Edward and calling my wife Colleen, and my wife isn't bothered by it. She says it's just a phase. I hate it, and I hate being treated like the insensitive father for hating it. Help.
You guys should absolutely be on the same page. I can't believe your wife wants one thing when it comes. Do you know how bad my mom would have whooped me if I even? Excuse me, Kathy.
Oh my God.
In the kitchen.
I just felt a slap in my face.
Yeah, seriously, on the
if I
back
call
of the
my
head.
mother, hey, look here, Mary Jo. Like, what did you? She'll just start taking off her earrings. Like, I ain't know we was gonna squabble this morning.
Yeah,
like,
take the shoe off.
But I know people who are, because it is a thing. My daughters have said, look, Orlando, and I was like, what? Wait a minute, what? And they were quoting like a listener or something.
Yeah.
So I turned around like, what? And she's like, no, Daddy, I was saying like the listener said. I was like, oh,
you better
okay.
be playing.
I was like, yeah, because I'm like, I wasn't gonna get crazy, but I wasn't gonna let them think that I was gonna accept that. So it is a thing where kids are doing that now.
You can't do that. I mean,
listen, it's a thing. I've seen it on TikTok.
To each their own. I get it, but you guys gotta be on the same page. I mean, you both are parents to the same children. You need to go have this discussion in a separate room. If you need to fight it out. But definitely be on the same page when it comes to this.
Is it worth blowing up about? I think is what people are what the mom is probably doing. Is it worth? I know what I think, but I'm asking you: is it worth it, or do you just overlook it because it's a phase and don't make this a thing? Like picking your battles, kind of thing.
No, this one needs to be a battle that I would. Yeah, no, I'm stomping on everybody's parade for this one. You cannot just because it's not only is it disrespectful, but most people that hear that think something is wrong with you as a parent. So don't make the family look weird, and you're making me look stupid, and that's not cool.
Wait, somebody just said out of the 407, I called my mother Donna since I was 4 years old, and I'm 48 now. It's not new.
Right, but if that's acceptable in your family, that's cool. This is an issue between the mother and father.
Somebody else said that would have been the last name I uttered.
Seriously.
Look, Carol. Oh, Mama done just bust me in the face. Mama, you can't do that. I got an 800 number for that. All right, this is your Therapy Thursday. It's wrapped.